Today, I'm going to show you how I turn this into this using AI tools. Now, this was shot on location in a lava field in Iceland. So there is some practical on-location photography at play here. And I knew that I wanted to create this really cool Sith holocron scene where my character is looking at a map. And I knew that the map would be the practical light, the motivating light that would light the scene, that would light my character. So ahead of time, I had my assistant light me with these two Astera Titan tubes set to a red color to match the assets that we would add in later. We go into Photoshop, our assistant's got to go. And the first thing I did is expand the canvas using Photoshop's new Generative AI. That was very simple, very fast. We added a TIE fighter. This is an asset that I got from Pixel Squid. It's a 3D asset. You can manipulate it, twist it around. But we're not done there. Obviously, we had to go into the file and we had to do certain things to make it match the scene. So this is how it is when you first get it. And obviously it's a night scene, so it needed to be darker. We are not done there. We actually added a shadow effect and built up the effect to make it match the scene. It's usually a matter of blend modes, color, exposure tools, masking, etc., just to make everything feel like it fits, like it belongs. Next, we need to make our Sith holocron. So we go into Midjourney. We have it make one from Star Wars in a really high resolution, very detailed, very simple prompt. And these are the options that it gave me. I picked this one because the perspective matched the scene the best, and I really liked the lighting effects from the inside. So we bring it into Photoshop, and we have it cut out the background. Did it automatically with subject selection, did an excellent job. And the first thing we notice is that it is very sharp, the asset. And the rocks are not as sharp because they weren't the main focus point. We need to match this asset to texture-wise. So add a little Gaussian blur, and it feels like it belongs a little bit better. And now we add some shadows, and this is really cool. This was also done with Photoshop's Generative AI. And as you can see, it creates this really cool glowing effect on the stone that looks like it's being illuminated by the asset itself. A very cool effect. Photoshop just kind of went with it, ran with it, did its own thing, and it did an excellent job. Now we need to make our holo map, which we created also using Photoshop's Generative AI. And it did, again, a really cool job. It knew exactly what I wanted. The effect works. It's the wrong color, but we can fix that with a little adjustment. And now really, the rest of the work is just kind of building the scene, matching the lighting, matching the tones, bringing everything together. And we do this with a variety of blend modes, lighting effects, brushes, etc., to kind of make everything feel like a comprehensive scene. Now, when we back up, it kind of feels like everything is there in its place. It actually looks like the assets are lighting me, which is what we're going for. Finally, we move on to our global adjustments, and this is where we bring everything together in harmony to really sell the effect. Because right now, it still kind of looks like a variety of objects that are just like pasted onto the scene. Here's where we really get to get creative. The artist comes out. We add some color effects, some blend modes, little atmosphere. Here's a little bit of glow from Luminar, a little bit of film grade from Exposure 7, and more atmosphere, some lightning for drama, and really just kind of bringing everything together, bring everything back into Capture One, add a little film grain, some other global adjustments, and yeah, this is what we're left with. What we started, where we're at.